Hey, hi everyone. Welcome back. So, guys, as part of this session, I'm going to talk about one more important concept, which is a modules. So, generally, in TypeScript, a module is an TypeScript code itself. Okay, but the thing here is this code can be imported and used it in another file. So assume that I have a created a TypeScript code, right? So I can do an export for that particular code. Whenever you added an export to that, this piece of a code can be imported in another file and then you can use that particular file. Why we need this export and import, Surendra? What is the significance of that? In general, whenever you create some content in a one TS file that can be accessed in another TS file, which may cause a lot of conflicts. That's the reason. If at all an information is there in one particular TS file, and if you want to access it in another TS file, the export should be added from where exactly you wanna export it, and the import keyword should be added where exactly you want to use it. So export should be added to the code whatever you are writing. If at all you want to use this content in another TS file, and wherever you are going to use that, you need to add that import keyword. So the syntax here is export. For that a variable, method, and as well as a class we can add it. The import, the variable inside the braces, you need to define the variable, the method, or the class, followed by from that particular location you need to define it. So here I have created two files, basically example for module 1 and example for module 2 for my better understanding purpose. Okay, I just created this particular file. So I'm defining let greeting message is equal to hello, welcome to this particular module. I have a defined this one. So while defining, of course, you need to specify the type. So let a greeting message is equal to, okay, this is of a string type, right? So sorry. So let a greeting message is equal to this one. And the function greet user. Okay, greet user. I don't want to do anything. Void. And here console.log. Hello everyone. Good morning. Okay, so probably this greeting message, I was just changing that to instance one. Okay, that's fine. So I just want to use this one. So here, what we have done in this, we used a variable and here we used a function. So here, what I'm doing is simply I'm using an export keyword. So here I'm using an export keyword for my variable and as well as a function. So here in this particular class, I want to use it. Wherever you want to use it, first of all, you need to specify that import. Within this, you need to specify what you want to import. So first, I want to import my greeting message 1. Import a greeting message 1, comma, the method that you want to also import, the function is a greet user. Right, I want to import a greet user from this particular file, example for module 1. The reason is there may be a multiple TS files you have defined it. So definitely it's mandatory for us to define from which file you want to use it. And now, as we have already used an import in this particular TS file, simply I'm calling that a variable and I'm calling that method. That method internally does has a call to that particular function. Right. So the print statement, when I run it, and if you look at this particular output, okay, what happened here? Let me save this content. Yeah, let me run it once. See here, this got perfectly all right. Now here, what I'm doing is I'm defining my class. Okay, I'm defining my class. Maybe demo class information. Okay, demo class information. I just created a class and this class just have a constructor. Okay, this class does have only one constructor, console.log. This is a demo class constructor. That's it, guys. I haven't done anything. And for this particular class also, I used an export keyword. And here, along with this, I am also calling this demo class information. I'm also calling this the demo class information. And now I can create an instance. See here, let a demo class information. As it has a constructor, the code present in the constructor should also be called. So when I run this particular piece, this is the way how exactly it's going to work out. So in the real world, whenever you are working on a project, whatever the information that you want to use it in another TS files, you will be using an export keyword for that. And wherever you want to use it, you just need to add an import for all the things that you want. And also you need to specify from basically from where you want to import it. These details you need to specify. Okay, perfectly all right. So this is all about the export keyword. See you again in the next session. Thank you.